So Dont'e, I mean, pretty good game. I would say having over half your team's receiving yards. What was the process today? Like, what made it such a good day for you?
We knew coming to the. Oh, you want me to? You go. Yeah, we knew coming to this game that it was going to be a real big game for us, and that the main focus for the going to this game, Coach Lane always told us like we got to play this game for the seniors. It's that last game at Austin, so we like we got to go out there and give it our all every play. So I had that same mindset to go out there and give my all every play, and that game really meant a lot to me personally because last year that was my first start against Utah, and they beat us bad, and they beat us again in the Pac-12 championship, and then from a personal standpoint. I played that game for my grandfather. My grandfather passed 2 days ago, so like I had a lot on my heart going into the game, and that's why that was my main purpose in the game, like to play for him.
Do you feel like you honored him today?
I felt like I definitely did.
What do you make of Bo's showing? I mean, on a bad ankle and everything,
Hey.
it seems like he put the ball.
Bo Nix me and Bo Nix was out there talking and just said, Bo, you throw the ball, I'm gonna catch it. That's all it really was. No matter where he put it at, how far it was, I just told him throw it and I go get it for you.
How impressive is it, though, his just ability to get it through and play 4 quarters like that after he was playing?
Yeah, Bo was a superhero for that because I couldn't do it. Yeah, he's a superhero for that one.
Was it clear to you all week he was going to be the guy, or was it just
No, it
up
was
until-
not.
Yeah?
It messed me up. I ain't know until we started the game. So, yeah.
Dont'e, what went through your head on the second fumble? Why did that mishap happen? Just take us through that play.
It was just, it was one of the plays where the timing didn't go as planned and we couldn't get the transition from Ty to me. That's all it was. And it was like, yeah, it was a bad play. We was going to shake back from that. So, yeah, it was just a bad transition, late pass, that's it.
And after the first fumble, it seemed like Chris came over and he kind of hyped you up. What did he say to you after that?
Everybody was basically telling me, like, keep my head, don't get mad, just shake it off, keep going. And I had to basically go out there after any time, like the first fumble, I was getting down on myself. Everybody pushing me back up. So I'm like, from here on out, anything that happens to me, I'm gonna try to stay positive no matter what it is. So like the first fumble, I got up, shook it off, made a play after that. The second fumble, got back up, made another play after that. So basically, like not letting small things or anything knock me down, just keep going every time.
After an arguably disastrous third quarter, what was said to get the team's like collective head screwed back on so that you guys could finish out the game and get the W?
Bo brought the whole offense up and told us we needed to pick everything up, clear our mind, play fast like we were playing in the beginning of the game, whereas though he felt like we slowed down or we was playing slower until Utah's level. He said we need to pick it up and play how we were playing in the beginning, and after Bo said that, he didn't have to say anything less. He went out there and did it.
Does he often address the whole offense or the whole team like that, or how does that go?
Yeah, he definitely addressed the whole team. He'd pull everybody up in the huddle, tell the coaches to step back, and he'd say whatever he had to say, and everybody listened.
After catching that 58-yard bomb, take us through the first thing that went through your mind after that catch.
I was happy I caught the ball. I'm like, we ready to score. That's all it was. I'm like, oh yeah, I made a catch. I was really thinking be fast so we can get another play in, but yeah, that went how it went. But yeah, I was just happy I caught the pass.
The momentum of the season can really change after a loss like last week. Just how important was it to come out here and get back on the right track and also keep the conference championship appearance possibility still alive?
Yeah, Coach Lane always told us, like, no matter, like last week, we had that loss, but he said, even though we took that loss, our destiny is still in our hands. Like, we're still in the driver's seat to our destiny. So we went to this game knowing that us and Utah had the same goal. And it was just basically the winner's going to make it. And we went out there and fight strength on strength, and we came out on top.
Catch your first touchdown pass of the season last week, and then you go for over 150 yards today. Do you think you kind of gotten over a hump in terms of production?
Yeah, I feel like I guess you could say I got over a hump. Yeah, I definitely did.
What can you say about the defense's performance today? You know, they set you up in a lot of positions.
Yeah. Defense played lights out today. Like that might have been one of the best defensive games that we had this whole season, in my opinion. Like we put them in some really bad positions, like turning the ball over or 3-and-out like that, and they went in there and got the ball right back for us. So yeah, they played great.
I mean, you see it all week in practice. Like, why was this week so different than last week? And that, you know, this is kind of night and day based off their performance last week.
They knew what was on the line. Like, of course, we had the same thing on the line last week, but once we took that loss, we noticed that like it narrowed things down to where our main goal was to go to the championship, and even though it's not the national championship, we still got a Pac-12 championship. So they came out there and played their best ball.
You got another ranked opponent already seen next week. It's on the road. It's back-to-back weeks with ranked opponents. How does your team stay ready for these big games?
It's a normal game. It's not to put too much pressure on it, like, oh, this game is more than the other game. No, we just learn how to play football.
You made some big catches. You also had the one where maybe you could have got in the end zone coming back.
Yeah.
Walk us through how close was that? It looked like it was really close.
Yeah, it was basically when I was running, I was trying to judge if I should have dove for it or tried to still catch it, and that just it fell short. I was like, damn, that was a bad one. But yeah, it was good.
Oregon has been one of the best teams at home and for the history of Oregon football. After a loss like last week, what does it feel like to regain, power here at Austin?
It felt great. Like, we came in with a mindset that we wasn't going to lose again and that we had to go out with a bang because, of course, it was senior day and that's our last home game, so we had to go out there and leave it all on the field for the seniors who didn't play that last game at Austin.